G'day guys, welcome to another episode of the Evolve Weekly. In this week's episode, we're going to talk about some of the most recent questions we've been seeing across our social media channels on topics to do with the R2 remote, new Evolve worldwide locations, and the latest lowdown on the Evolve Riders World Cup, plus a few other things. Okay, so here's the latest update around the Evolve Riders World Cup, and it's all about the event schedule. So basically on the Thursday, it's going to be a welcome and a group ride. On the Friday, it's going to be the Evolve World Cup street race. On the Saturday, it's going to be the Evolve World Cup all-terrain race, and then there'll be an after party at the end. And then on the Sunday, for the first time ever, we're going to host a wildcard event. And what that means is basically any electric skateboard can participate in this event. Doesn't matter what kind of board or brand you've got, anyone's welcome to have fun and race and celebrate what electric skateboarding is all about. In regards to the Australian Championship race, what we've decided here is it's going to be an all-terrain race event, and it's going to be held here on the Gold Coast, and we are aiming for around late April. But we'll confirm the exact dates very soon and let everyone know the full details. So we've got a couple of new Evolve accessories that we've just released to the market. And the first one is we've got a new Evolve nose guard. And this guard will only fit on the GT decks, the Carbon, the GTX and Bamboos. Not designed for the One decks, but the concept behind this is it'll slide straight over the front of the deck and it'll give protection of the nose area of the skateboard. So the other accessory that we've just launched is we've got a new street belt cover. This belt cover is designed for all street boards that have wheels under the size of the 107mm, the F1s. And basically this cover will sit back past the motor plate and it'll give further protection of the motors if ever you are standing the skateboard up on its end. So we've got a quick update about some new Evolve locations currently happening around the world. And that is we've got a customer experience center happening over in Singapore as well as New Zealand. And we've also got a fulfillment center currently being set up over in Canada. What this means is we are going to be able to better supply our product within these markets and provide a faster after-sales service experience. A common question we're seeing at the moment around our R2 remote is, when can I buy one? The good news here is basically we are now caught up with all our online back orders, and we are going to release another batch of remotes here in Australia as well as in the UK next Friday, so stay tuned. As for the rest of our international distributors, we are working really hard trying to supply them with much stock as possible, and we will have some good news around this shortly.
One of the questions we've had recently is when a customer may need to reprogram the trigger settings on their R2 remote. Two situations, the first being if your remote will not pair to your board, the second if you're unable to change speed modes. When the remotes are first assembled, the accelerator and the brake triggers have set positions. If through the life of the R2 remote these change, you will need to reprogram those trigger settings. We want to start with turning the remote on. Once it's on, access our menu screen. Scroll down to where it says more info and select. So we want to double tap the power button and then double tap the mode 2 button twice. Now we're in our trigger value settings screen. To set accelerator minimum, hold the trigger full, hold it in while pressing the power button to set. It'll automatically scroll down to set accelerator maximum, where we want to have the trigger completely released, press the power button to set. Then we want to scroll down to set brake minimum. We want to ensure the brake lever is completely let go, press the power button to set. To press the brake lever completely, press the power button to set. It'll scroll down to return. When we press the power button, it turns to the main screen, and then we can turn the remote off. And that's done. One thing to note when you're doing this is not to change the accelerator pole or the brake pole settings, as this does alter how the remote functions.
So we've been getting some questions lately, what's the best way to hold the R2 remote? All right, our biggest tip for you here is As you're accelerating, just don't have your thumb rested on the brake trigger as you're pulling the accelerator in. The reason for this is not only is it quite uncomfortable to feel, but you may accidentally press the brake trigger in slightly. And if you do this, it will cancel out the accelerator. So what we suggest instead is, as an analogy, just pretend it's like, using a car. You use the accelerator by, putting your foot down or your trigger finger, and then when you want to go to brake, you have to let the accelerator go and then apply the brake. And then to accelerate again, you let the brake go and then re-accelerate. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you found the video useful. Remember, if you've got any questions for future episodes, please put them in the comments below. Until next time, catch you later.